What's up, world? We are back at it. It is Lil Dog, T Mills. You know how we do. And today we are talking about one of the GOATs, one of the greatest, Russell Westbrook, and his retirement. What's up, TJ?
What up, world? T Mills in the building, you know what I'm saying? You know, we always got to talk about the breaking news, man. That really surprised me, man. Russell Westbrook decided to hang it up. I still thought he had some juice left, but you know, he's one of the greatest point guards of all time, one of the most disrespected point guards of all time, too. But we got to give him his flowers and show him his love. So let's watch a few highlights of him, man. Well, first of all, what do you think of Russell?
I'm not gonna lie. So about 7, 8, 10 years ago, it was the talk radio got the best of me. Where they were like, man, Russell Westbrook ain't good. He causing a headache on the team and all that other stuff. So you start be like, man, and you see a couple turnovers, you be like, yeah, he messing up. But then you start watching the game, all the games, you be like, this really all the motherfucker out here trying. And then they introduced the fan duel. You be like, this the only one I can really count on. He the only one gonna try. Everybody was gonna load manage after the second quarter. Like, so he one of the greats. And I really think he tried to come back another season because he didn't have a farewell tour or nothing. Like a farewell tour has been great for him, especially
He
because
going
the
he
game
going he
together.
going he going to bring it every game. That's one thing you can say about Russ.
Yeah,
Every game, full speed, gonna play hard, gonna give it his all. The nigga, he play every game like it's the last game, man. So that's where a lot of the mistakes come in. People think it's a lot of mistakes, but that's where some of the turnovers and stuff come in.
yeah. But I just think a team didn't pick him up this time. I, I just don't think a team picked him up because I would love to see like a farewell tour, maybe go back to OKC, get 6 to 10 minutes a night. I would love to see that.
Yeah, but when you say a team didn't pick him up, I think he's being selected too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he wanted to go to some of the teams that wanted him.
Yeah.
Let's
So
peep out some of his highlights, man.
let's get
Show him
to
some
some of his
love.
highlights.
For shaking up on the play. Christian back to Westbrook. And a quick 2 points off the turnover. Oladipo. Henderson all over Westbrook. Westbrook shoots over and connects. That's great deep. Oladipo looking over his options.
I think he was at his best when he was
To
OKC.
the basket, and he's met on the bounce by Westbrook to score.
What do you say?
I think he was at his best when he was in OKC. He played in Washington for a little stint. He played with Denver. He played with the Clippers. But OKC was where he had his best. And he played with the Lakers. But I think OKC was where his bread and butter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to some little like I said, talk radio. They were talking about I think they said his time in LA is what really got him. Like once that happened, like everybody like they love Russell, but once he went to LA, he started having a couple of turnovers, and then LeBron started, talking that shit. Everybody just started looking at him different.
But he wasn't even there that long. I'm saying. But before even Westbrook went there, we said it was going to be a problem because Westbrook and LeBron both need the ball in their hand. It's like a bad combination, man. It's like salt and sugar. It's just a bad combination. You might like them separately, but when you get it together, it's nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't never had salt and sugar together.
Yeah, try it. See if you don't throw up.
You put that on popcorn? What the fuck?
Man, I mean, put it on goddamn corn. I don't give a damn what you put salt and sugar on. Your ass gonna be in the hospital.
But yeah, he tried so hard, and that's just one thing you can say about him. Like he ain't no load managing this game. He the last of the Mohicans that's gonna try every night.
Man, look at that, man. You talk about athleticism. You talk about, he just changed the point guard position. You know what I'm saying? You know who came out the same year he came out?
Who?
Think about it.
I mean,
Who
it
you?
was 20 years ago, 18 years ago. Shit.
Okay, when you think of another athletic point guard just as athletic as him, who do you think of?
You about to say Brandon Roy?
No, most athletic point guard. Who's the most athletic point guard other than Westbrook that you would think of?
Shit, it gotta be Allen Iverson, but that ain't the same.
No, fool. Derrick Rose.
They came out the same time.
Same year.
Derrick Rose been out the league for a minute too.
One was drafted one was drafted like 4.
Yeah.
Who would you take over Westbrook and Derrick Rose?
So as athleticism,
No, just as a point guard, period.
oh, just as a point guard that I like, a point guard that I like, that I like the style of play that's gonna run a team. It ain't gonna be either one of them. I'm gonna take Rajon Rondo. I'm gonna take Chris
Okay,
Paul.
I'm asking you about them two. I'm not talking about Ron. I'm talking about them two.
Oh,
Derrick
oh,
Rose,
out of them
Westbrook.
too. I'm gonna take Westbrook because I seen Derrick Rose. They cleared Derrick Rose. That fool sit out like 6 more months. I ain't taking him. I ain't paying nobody 8 months to sit on the bench, $100 million.
Well, the reason why I brought that up because people always Derrick Rose they because he won the MVP. Russ won the MVP too, but they always think of Derrick Rose is like one of the greatest, most athletic point guards of all time. But when you look at their stats side by side, which we're gonna look at a little bit, know Derrick Rose stats, and neither one of them are bad, but they're worse than Westbrook. They always talk about Westbrook's shooting percentage, turn the ball and stuff over like that. Derrick Rose's was higher than his in a lot of those categories.
Yeah, I could see it. I could believe it.
So why did everybody criticize Westbrook so much?
It's because, like, okay, so the first knock gonna be against him is when it happened at OKC. The first knock gonna be against him, like, okay, Bell. Even though it wasn't your decision, Kevin Durant left when they thought y'all had a championship team. So the first thing they're gonna say is Kevin thought he couldn't win with you because your mistakes are sometimes you hog the ball. That's gonna be the first knock. Then the second knock. Once that happened, you miss a shot or two. Now they're gonna be like, see what I told you. Whether people miss shots all the time, but the first knock it all started when Kevin left, and they're gonna be like, Kevin said he couldn't win with him, or thought he couldn't win with him.
They gotta blame somebody. I hate that shit, man. They just didn't win. Why you gotta blame somebody? They didn't win. Kevin Durant, the one who choked the end of the game off when they had the 3-1 series over Golden State. But that's neither here nor there. We talking about Westbrook and his greatness. But I'm just saying. But see, these are some of his highlights, man. He's a do-it-all point guard. He's one of the few point guards. He changed the game because before it was just traditional point guard. They really wasn't athletic. They really wasn't dunking on people, stuff like that. It was more like Magic Johnson. It was more like the traditional Isaiah Thomas, stuff like that. He changed the game. Well, I'll dunk on your ass, defend your ass full court. I'll fly by you. He just a different notch, man. He just a different style of point guard. I always was a big fan of his. Okay, we watched a few highlights. Now, see, this is one of the things that I hate about sports, man. He retired. He announced his retirement. And when he announced his retirement, Skip Faceless Bayless had to say criticize some things about him, man. Skip Bayless is always criticized. He was probably the hardest critic on Westbrook I've ever seen in my life, bro. This shit is ridiculous, man. Play a clip from what Skip said the day he retired.
But, so at first, you would get mad at Skip Bayless, but you got to realize, like, they what they call is a shock jock. You say something shocking to get people to talk about you and stuff. So he's been doing that for a while. Like, I didn't know Skip Bayless was down here in Dallas working for the Dallas Morning News when he first started out.
Yeah,
and
he was the one.
Yeah, he was the one doing the Cowboys, talking about Troy Aikman was gay, and then Deion Sanders wanted to fight him at like some little talk show. Like, why you talking about my quarterback gay and shit like that? He's like, I got a book, I got evidence, but it never came to light. That's why Troy Aikman don't fuck with him to this day.
Yeah, but Westbrook is retiring. On the day of your retirement, I think you need to talk about your achievements and your greatness. This nigga still coming here saying bullshit. Listen to this shit.
Russell Westbrook retired. And obviously, his numbers, his achievements say slam dunk first ballot Hall of Famer. But I have been very consistent in my stance about Russell Westbrook, my view of Russell Westbrook's game. He would not be in my Hall of Fame. I don't hate the player, but I guess I hate the game. Just ain't my cup of Gatorade. But I will say this. I have great respect for how hard Russell Westbrook played the game of basketball every single dribble of 18 seasons. Played hard, man. All the way to age 37. Played fiercely. Played all-time intensely. I give you, Russ, that. 9-time All-Star, 2-time first team All-NBA, 2-time scoring champ, 3 times assist leader.
Okay, pause it real quick. Now you see, all that shit he done said about Westbrook, this nigga say he can't be in his Hall of Fame. This man sounds stupid, man. He sounds like he don't know basketball. He sounded absolutely stupid, man. 9-time All-Star, MVP. What he had, triple double 3 years in a row. I mean, this man sounds stupid as hell, man.
Yeah. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And I don't know how he mean it when he said, like, if he said, like, they got a lot of people in the Hall of Fame, but he was like, yo, in my Hall of Fame is only like 10 people. That'd be one thing, but not to put the man in the Hall of Fame is something totally different at the same
Westbrook,
time.
he made the top 75 anniversary team.
Yeah. He's top 75 for sure.
4 straight years of doing something I never thought I would see again after Oscar Robertson. 4 straight seasons of averaging a triple-double.
And that's how I know a lot of these players don't be trying. They don't be trying like, dog. How Russ Westbrook averaged a triple-double 4 straight seasons, but your big ass can't get 10 rebounds this game.
That's what I'm saying. That's an effort like a motherfucker. Even if they say he was stat padding, that's a hell of a stat to pad. Ain't nobody else did that shit.
Yeah, you got to stat pad that for damn near half a decade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Last 4 seasons in Oklahoma City playing for my Thunder. Back to the start of Russ's career at UCLA. I just didn't see him coming, and I watched Russell Westbrook's Bruins play in 2 straight Final Fours. He did not start. He was not a starter that first year, his freshman year, which did surprise me in hindsight. He did start his second year at UCLA, and he averaged 13 a game, 4 assists a game. I just didn't see him coming. I didn't see what Sam Presti saw when he drafted Russell Westbrook as high as.
And another thing, like sometimes people don't see it because like you ain't got that gift or whatever. That's why sometimes you could be in a bad situation. Somebody can look at it like, yo, he got something. He not playing. I don't know why he not playing on, but he got it. Let me get him over here to see how far he can got it and stuff like that. Because they happen all the time.
You got to be in the right spot, the right situation, the right team that can deal with you and patient enough with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
He drafted him. I just didn't see it, but Sam Presti knows, as he's proven again and again and again. He sees things coming, others do not. And right away in Oklahoma City, as you well remember, it was Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and James Harden. And pretty soon, I had a big problem with Russell Westbrook because in 2012, their breakthrough season as a team, when they did go to the NBA Finals, Russell Westbrook started averaging more shots per game than my favorite player at that point, Kevin Durant. I had predicted Kevin Durant would win multiple scoring titles when he was at Texas. I got laughed at on my first ESPN show, Cold Pizza.
We're not going to listen to whole Skip Bayless, but the whole premise of this is that it's Russell's retiring. And if you want to listen to this, Skip Bayless' website, you can listen to it. Russell Westbrook's retiring. And I think when somebody retires, after somebody dedicated their life to a certain sport, he dedicated 18 years, blood, sweat, and tears, you need to go ahead and praise him and lift him up. Bayless going to spit on you, toss you out the window. He don't give a fuck what you do. This nigga don't care. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. He going to say something negative about you, bro.
That's why they talk about it. They gonna talk down about you. Nigga, you want shit, bro. You ain't in my Hall of Fame. Damn.
Yeah, he gonna talk bad about you. That's why this is one of my favorite clips. Can you put the clip on with him and Jalen Rose, please? All-time favorite clips. Now look, they talking about Russell Westbrook back then.
The positions were only created so a novice could follow the game. Just because you're a power forward, that doesn't make you physical. Just because you're a shooting guard, that don't mean you can jack up threes. That's
what were you, Jalen? What were you?
What were you? Did you
average
1.4 4 points as a senior in high school?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so all of that Pistol P stuff, Water Pistol P Jr.
Okay, we'll address that later. We're
Okay.
going to.
Don't ignore that. Did you play junior?
Yeah.
Did you play JV as a junior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll follow
What were you?
Okay.
What were you? What was your position?
I have no position.
You were a point guard.
I have no game.
You were a
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I mean, it was breaking up a little bit, but that's my point. Hey, man, Skip Bayless, you played varsity as a junior. You averaged 1.6 points a game. I don't need you criticizing nobody jump shot. I don't need you talk about nobody game, bro. You can't dribble two book at the same time, man. I don't want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? If Michael Jordan was saying something, I can listen. But Skip Bayless, I'm not listening to you. Nothing you say about basketball is going to make me listen to you. You know what I'm saying? You get on here, want to be a shock jock, want to be critical. I don't know if you can touch the net. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear from Skip Bayless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah. But that's their job to watch the game and critique it.
That's whose job?
That's literally his job. He's a sports journalist.
Man, he ain't no damn journalist.
That's what they get paid for. That's why ESPN pay him. Dallas Morning News pay him. Beat reporters, whatever. That's their job. Now, whether you say they don't have the criteria to do it, but that's their job.
That's what he used to get paid for. So you see where he work for now. The couch and the love seat. That channel. Now let me send you some. Pull this last link up here. I just sent it to your email. I think it's very important. People don't understand how great Russell Westbrook is. You really understand it when you see him compared with somebody else that was great. And everybody got this other guy first ballot Hall of Famer, all everything. Now this is a comparison. Tell who are we comparing here?
Okay, so this is Derrick Rose versus Russell Westbrook. Same year they came out, 2008, 2009, to basically 2024, 2026. Derrick Rose played 15 NBA seasons. Russell Westbrook played 18, so very comparable. Both got no championships. Playoffs made. Derrick Rose made 8. Westbrook made 14. And I would say Westbrook made the playoffs in the West by itself after Kevin Durant left and James Harden. So he made it by himself, which was a lot harder. Carmelo Anthony wasn't even making it by himself out in the East.
You're right.
All-Star games, Derrick Rose made 3 All-Star games. Russell Westbrook made 9, so he was in the All-Star half his time in the league. Season MVPs, they both have 1. Westbrook has 2 All-NBA first teams. Derrick Rose has 1 All-NBA teams. Russell Westbrook had 9. Derrick Rose has 1. Scoring leaders, Rose 0. Westbrook 2. Assist leaders, Rose 0. Westbrook 3. Rookie of the year, Russell Westbrook got him. Rose got him on that one. Westbrook none.
Now look, before these stats came up, would you have even thought about this? Would you even thought that Russell Westbrook had dominated Derrick Rose their whole career together?
I would have thought that because Westbrook been healthy his whole career. Rose got hurt like 10 years ago. He never been the same.
Yeah, he got hurt, but I'm talking about when Rose was at his peak. Rose was at his peak. They thought he was the best thing in the NBA, which he was. I'm not knocking him, so this is not a knock on Rose. This is just letting you know how great Russell Westbrook was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and another thing, a lot of times they have that. They play your past too. Like I've always heard people just call me out the blue and be like, "Yo, Derrick Rose, man, go check out his high school highlights. He might have been the best of all time in high school." Then but like you just heard, Skip Bayless said Westbrook didn't start in his freshman year at UCLA. Rose did. So they play a lot of that stuff.
They had a hell of a squad, though.
They play a lot of that stuff that don't mean nothing with it too.
Yeah, they had a hell of a squad back then. Yeah. And like, see, they points per game, they rebounds, they assists. I mean, this was a great comparison to me because people, and even me, before I looked at all this, I thought Derrick Rose was going to be, I thought it would be more balanced, but Westbrook pretty much wiped the floor in every statistical category with him. And I'm not talking about just based on longevity. I'm talking about based on just yearly stats. It's the career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of times people look at Rose and they really just think of that 1 or 2 years that he had was a lot longer than what it was.
Yeah, but the year that he had was sensational. I can't take that away. That's probably one of the best MVP years of all time. So when I think of athletic point guards, I always think of these three players cross my mind: Derrick Rose, Westbrook, John Wall. They changed the game completely. They made the point guard position athletic. They made it where I'm gonna dunk on your ass, get out of my way. They made it exciting. It's non-traditional. They made it more scoring. And I mean, that's what I remember, man. Russell Westbrook, one of my all-time favorites, first team Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer. Hey, man, I applaud everything he's done. I wish he wouldn't have retired. I think he still got some juice left, but hey, you got to retire at your own time.
Yep.
You got anything to add, little dog?
Nigga, it's a big dog around here.
All right, man.
No, but I will say though, right here, percentage wise, like field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throws, Rose do got them edged out on every one of them. Just percentage wise though.
They're not significant though. When you talk about 45, 43, what's that? That's a 0.2% difference and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so that's like somebody making 4 out of 10 and somebody making 5 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty close. So when they used to call him Russell Westbrick, then what the fuck you call Derrick Rose then? You should call him Derrick Rose Brick. They shot the same percentage.
Yeah.
That's my point. I rest my case. You know what I'm saying? Judge Mathis signing off. You know what I'm saying? Rest my case. Well, man, we wanted to show Russell Westbrook some love, man. You know what I'm saying? On the T Mills Little Dog Experience. You know what I'm saying? We cover all topics, cover all categories. Man, please subscribe and like, man. You won't be disappointed. Hey, we're going to find a subject you like pretty soon. You're going to be tuned in. You ain't going to never want to unsubscribe from this channel.
All right. Well, let's get it popping. Till tomorrow, we'll see you. Peace.
All right, peace.